E.N.D here, day 10 and the last day for the spoilers of the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth. The set is finally spoiled, card image gallery is out and the One Ring is nowhere to be found yet. Anyway, let's start. And let's start with a couple of common cards. Actually, most of the spoiled cards today are common. Hobbit Sting for 1 and 1 white instant. It deals X damage to target creature where X is the number of creatures you control plus the number of foods you control. Nimble Hobbit for 1 and 1 white, it's a 1/3. Whenever it attacks, you may sacrifice a food or pay 2 and 1 white. When you do, tap target creature an opponent controls. Now for red, now for ruin, 3 and 1 white sorcery. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. They gain vigilance until end of turn, the ring tempts you. Glorious Gale for 1 and 1 blue. Counter target creature spell. As if we needed another counter spell. If it was a legendary spell, the ring tempts you. Isolation at or tank for 3 and 1 blue, instant, put target creature into its owner's library second from the top. Pilgrim Survivor for 1 and 1 blue, it's a 1/3, tap, add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast instant or sorcery spells. For 5 and 1 blue, tap, target player mills 3 cards. Captain of Ambar for 2 and 1 blue, it's a 2/3, for 1, tap, draw a card, then discard a card. Hitler Knots for 1 and 1 blue instant, tap target creature, scry 1, draw a card. Lorien Revealed for 3 and 2 blue sorcery, draw 3 cards. Island Cycle for 1 generic mana. The Black Breath for 2 and 1 black sorcery, creatures your opponent controls get -1/-1 until end of turn, the ring tempts you. Mordor Master for 1 and 1 black sorcery, you draw a card and you lose 1 life, amass Orcs 1. Hound of the Dead Marshes for 1 black, it's a 1/1, enters the battlefield, scry 1. 2 and 1 black, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped, activate only if you control a legendary creature. Sam's Desperate Rescue for 1 black sorcery, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, the ring tempts you. Rohirrim Lancer for 1 red, it's a 1/1 with menace, when it dies the ring tempts you. Rush the Room for 1 red instant, target creature get +1/+0 and gain fair strike until end of turn. If it's a goblin or orc, it also gain haste until end of turn. Quarrel's End for 2 and 1 red sorcery, as an additional cost to cast the spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards and create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Brandywine Farmer for 2 and 1 green, it's a 1/1, enters or leaves the battlefield, create a food token. Chance Met Elves for 2 and 1 green, it's a 3/2. Whenever you scry, put a +1/+1 counter on it. This ability triggers only once each turn. Elven Farsight for 1 green, sorcery, scry 3. Then you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, draw a card. Mirkwood Spider for 1 green, it's a 1/1 with Death Touch. Whenever Mirkwood Spider attacks, target legendary creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. Book of Mazarbul for 2 and 1 red enchantment saga. Chapter 1, amass Orcs 1. Chapter 2, amass Orcs 2. Chapter 3, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain menace until end of turn. And if you don't know how to play amass Orcs, I did a tutorial explaining this particular mechanic, how it works. The last rare and mythic card, Sauron's Ransom for 1 blue and 1 black. It's an instant. Choose an opponent. They look at the top 4 cards of your library and separate them into a face down pile and a face up pile. Put 1 pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. The ring tempts you. And the last mythic card, Dawn of the New Age, for 1 and 1 white enchantment, enters the battlefield with a hope counter on it for each creature you control. At the beginning of your end step, remove a hope counter from it. If you do, draw a card. Then, if Dawn of a New Age has no hope counters on it, sacrifice it and you gain 4 life. It seems that finally white has a very good draw spell. Let's see how this card will be played. So that was the last card in this particular day 10 and the last day for the spoilers of the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth. I thank you for the support, I thank you for the views. Nowadays not all YouTubers covers the spoilers of a new set. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.